Whiskey, Whiskey. How's doing, Whiskey? He's playing? He's playing. Okay, he's playing. Oh, he's loving. He's so cute.
Don't get my tablet.
Silly.
I tried to get my tablet.
2 days ago, this dog wanted to murder me. Now he loves me and is kissing me.
My little big dog is going to give a tablet.
So funny. Silly dogs. He barks at every motherfucker, which means I'm safe. He will murder you. Don't touch me. I love dogs. Just wear earplugs, dipshits, and then you won't have to have fits over their asses barking at you. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. It actually works very well. I use it with my children. Boom, on it. Protection and safety. So, I have been told by many pet owners that the dogs help them with their anxiety. I would have to contradict you on that. They will actually raise your anxiety because they bark at non-things. And so now you're like, oh, danger's there. No, there's nothing there actually. It's just another human. Not necessarily a dangerous one either. They bark at everything. So a great way to raise your anxiety is get a pet. Like I travel alone a lot. And I put my... Oh, Yaku, can you turn that down and or put your headphones on, please? And so the great way to give myself a lot of anxiety while traveling alone is to get a pet. Because the little bitch can be like, oh my God, something breathed. Barkity bark bark. And I'm going to think something's trying to murder me every time, right? But since I don't have a dog that I travel with, then I get to have peace and tranquility. I'm not thinking about if someone's trying to murder me 24 hours a day. I make myself not think about that because the truth of the reality is the majority of the time people are not trying to rape, murder, and murder you. Weird. And so, it's really important to keep that in perspective. Even dogs that are barking. Just because they're barking doesn't mean they're going to bite you. The majority of them will not. They're pussies. They're just all bark. One thing to look at and note with a dog is their tail. So, are they barking at you while they're wagging their tail? Because if they're wagging their tail, that means they're happy. And so they just look mean and barkity bark. But if their tail's doing this, that means joy. Now, if their tail's doing this and all pointy and stiff, sticking up, then that's like, I'm gonna fucking murder you, bitch. So then you might be a little more weary. But running from them is the most dipshit thing you can do. They're gonna chase you. Molly, what are you doing, loca? You want to get in that kennel? We got whiskey and we got Molly. Not whiskey to drink. This is relaxation tea. Kava, in fact. I like it a lot. So good. Thanks to my friend, I discovered it. I discovered a lot of good things because of my friend. Thanks, friend. Sorry, I can't be your friend anymore. I kind of feel bad about that. But not enough for you to contact me. Don't. Like, you're good wherever you're over there doing your thing. You keep on keeping on over there, right? Far away from me and shit. But yeah, a great way to perpetuate your anxiety as an animal, and people that have anxiety and I don't know if they're not willing to do the work, they don't understand that they can actually do the work to eliminate and get rid of it, or they're listening to people that are telling them you can't heal, but here's a pill. Just zombify yourself with this shit and get a dog. Get a dog. Get an emotional support dog so that you can continue to perpetuate your anxiety with this barking maniac that barks at everything that moves. So that then we can keep selling you pills. Okay? This is phenomenal because I need a BMW and I need a mansion and I like really cute clothing and my makeup needs to be on point and the best variety. And you continuing to be anxious is very important to my paycheck. Please and thank you. I mean, facts of motherfucking reality right there. People, if they really heal you of your anxiety and of your disorders, they will go out of business and they will not be able to pay their bills. Why would they heal you? Silly willies. It's common sense. Logical. So, I'm going to tell you that these dogs are a support system and that you need one for your anxiety disorder to make that shit last forever. And you're kind of a dipshit that want to have excuses. I just picked my nose on my video. Yep, that's what I did. Welcome. It's just natural. Relax, like for real. Calm your anxiety, locos. Most of you are lazy and you don't want to fix yourselves. You don't want to do the work it takes. Even though you're going to feel like $1,000,000. Life's going to be bliss if you just do the motherfucking work. But you don't want it. You're lazy. But you want your little puppies. And you want to justify being able to take them into the stores because it's so cute and fun to take them around everywhere with you. I love taking my pup. I want to take those dogs right now to the store. And I, like, I didn't know it was a thing that you couldn't take animals to the store. I watch dogs for a living. So I can tell you what to do for free. So I took my dogs to the store because they're tiny. And I thought it was fine. I had them in the cart. And when I walked in, the dipshit at the Walmart or whatever didn't notice. But I didn't know. So I'm like, la la la. I think I'm all cute, my little dogs and shit. And I don't know when it was. Must have been when I was done shopping and going out. And the person's like, you're not allowed to bring those in here. And I'm like, oh, really? Why? Like, what's the malfunction? What's your problem, local? And they're like, well, it's a sanitation issue. Like, people put their food in these carts. I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I guess. I mean, isn't the food in packaging? Well, whatever. People are real germaphobes. The germaphobe, anxiety-filled freaks. It's okay. I'm just partially joking-ish. So, dogs heighten your... Hola! What are you chewing on? Is that a bone? Did Whiskey found the bone? Yeah, that looks like a bone. I didn't know there was a bone there. I got all sorts of shit that's appropriate for dogs around here. Dogs will give you anxiety because they bark at everything. They're apparently filthy and get your carts dirty, so they make your food unsanitary. There's hair and dust everywhere. Breathe that shit, get in your eyeball and crap. It's nasty. You gotta clean constantly. And you can never get rid of the hair completely. They're constantly sniffing your butts, which even if your butt's clean, they're going to sniff it because that's how they identify you. And that will give us anxiety because now people think our butts are dirty. In our vaginas and balls and whatever. I mean, the whole dog thing's a mess for a person with anxiety disorder. And I give too much of a shit what people think about my butt and pussy and ball smell. I don't see how this is helping one bit, locals. Like, come on. You gotta wake up to the facts of reality. Dogs give you more anxiety, not less. So you're welcome. There's a little bit of facts of reality in addition to all the other factuality I tell you. You're welcome. And have yourselves an amazing life. Get rid of the dog if you have anxiety, okay? And then there's other steps. Watch my other videos so that you can learn how to not be a tripper and stop ruining your life, okay? Fantastico. Adios.